And I'm here. Woohoo! Y'all, I did that whole introduction I just finished doing already. I forgot to push the go live button. And yeah, when I popped up on the screen and I went to say hello, it said scheduled up there. I'm like, what? It's important to push the go live button when you're going to go live. My goodness. Now we know. Now we know. Trying to get my emojis lined up here, so give me just a minute. Let's see. Did I get my spiders? No. Did not get my spider in there or my bats. And then I think I'm good. Okay, here they come. My emojis should be popping up anytime. And go ahead and get yours ready as well. And let's get this show on the road. So hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching and listening. And again, my apologies. I did that whole intro. It takes 5 minutes and I hadn't even pushed the live button. So I went ahead and did it over. Be sure to give us a like, a comment, subscribe if you haven't, share us out if you can. It helps us grow. And sharing us out doesn't mean all your friends have to watch us. It just means that they may not be aware we're here. And if they take a look and like us, they might come back. So we appreciate it very much. The tip jar is pinned to the top of the chat. And always include your channel name in the description of that in case I don't know that individual name. And if you do drop us a PayPal during this live, just put PP in the chat and tag me so we can see that and give you a proper thank you. And just a reminder that we appreciate you very, very much. So let's see who's here. I know Floss was here. She's not showing up right now, but I know she was here before we started. There's Lily T. Hello, thanks for being here. And there's Floss. Thanks for being here. There's the Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Thanks for being here. And there I am at 9:06 saying, oh my gosh, I did the whole intro without pushing the live button. This time I got some ones because I actually was live. Woo! It happens. It just happens. Lily's high today was 61 and it's 55 right now. Oh, it didn't even tell you were live. Now you had to go out and come back in. It's one of those days. Christina says they're 53 right now. Are y'all ready for this? We're 70 degrees. We're sitting on 70 degrees right now at 9:13 p.m. in my part of Missouri. 70 degrees. So cold is one thing I cannot say we are right now. There's Lily's moon emojis. There's some more ones. There's my emojis. Floss has got hers ready to go. Floss says they're 67 going down to 57 tonight. Thank you, Lily. Lily just shared us out. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, my friend. Well, let's get these videos on the roll. For those of you who are new here, I always want to be sure and say at the beginning that these are our photography that we have done ourselves. Doug and I both do moon photography together, and we do videos when we can, when the atmosphere will allow us to focus in and it look good. We film videos of the moon as well. So we appreciate you being here and enjoying one of our favorite hobbies with us and giving us the opportunity to share with you. There's Jonathan at Crossover Paranormal Society. Hello, thanks for being here. Are you going to be live after this is over? You got anything going on this evening? I really enjoy his channel. I enjoy him and his dad, and I think they're a lot of fun. All right, I wrote down where to start. So where's my ink pen? Let's do it. No live tonight. Okay. All right. I don't always get your notifications. Usually when I'm on YouTube and just looking around, I'll see you. And that's how I end up at your lives. So I need to go make sure I have got the bell rung, which I did have. If I don't, it was not my doing, but I'll double check that. All right, let's get started on some videos. So I'm going to put this here again, right there, and let's get started. And we're over here. I did a little bit of rearranging. We're going to start right here. I enjoy that so much. I enjoy it when I'm out doing the photography. I enjoy the editing when I'm putting these videos together. And I enjoy watching them with y'all. I just enjoy it so much. It makes me happy. And I hope it brings some cheer to your day as well. What have we been up to today? Well, I'm getting over having a cold and not feeling well and having fevers last week. And today, I got up at 4, about 3:30, and stayed up. And on the meditations channel, I manned a brand new 2-hour live over there that I'll be able to use. And then I did my live on Ava Potterfield and Friends for morning talk. And at 10:30, I laid down for what I thought was going to be an hour or two nap. Laid down at 10:30. I woke up at 5. Woke up at 5 p.m. I slept all the afternoon completely away. And that was a surprise. I hadn't expected that to happen, but it did. Apparently, I needed it. And I'm going to be ready to go back to bed after this live. Apparently, I needed the rest, so it was a resting day. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's put this in there. And we'll get going again. We're ready for 51. Hello again. And hello, Teresa. Teresa came in. Right there. Thanks for coming in. I really enjoy those daytime moons. They look so soft and subtle and delicate against that blue of the sky. I always enjoy those very, very much. Again, I want to thank everyone for being here. We're not done. We have more to come, but I did forget to say one thing in case there are any new people watching this evening, because I know we always have people watch who are not in the chat, and a lot of people watch the replay as well. So if you're new, I always think it's important to say that anywhere you see Ava Potterfield and Friends, that is me on my phone as our other channel. So if I ignore this person right here, or I don't highlight their comments or something, it's because it's me. It's me. I forgot to say that. So everybody's saying hello, and it should not, I don't know if it's cloudy right now or not. I haven't even looked outside to see if it is. It did rain a lot this morning. So, and then I slept all afternoon. So I'm not sure if we were partly sunny or if we stayed pretty overcast. I'm not sure what the sky looks like this evening. Not sure. I'd have to go out and look, which I may do later when this is over, and see what's going on out there. I hope everyone's having a good week. Mondays are my favorite day, not just because it's moongazing Monday. That's one reason, right? But also because Mondays are a fresh start to a whole new week. And I appreciate that very much. I appreciate fresh starts, and every day is a fresh start. But Mondays is the fresh start to a whole entire new week coming up. And I always start my Mondays with that thought in mind and a smile on my face, right? Let's see what's coming up next over here. I know in this next series of videos, we do have one video with the blue moon in it. So I want to take a moment just to say that we use Nikon cameras, and both of our Nikon cameras have a filter in them for the moon pictures. I have a blue filter and I have a red filter. And anytime I'm using a filter, I try to say so. Now, also in this same set, we're going to have the super moon in there, and there is no filter there. It is bright orange, just like it was to our eyes. It was a beautiful moon that night. So, but when you see the blue moon, that's the filter on our camera. All right, let's get back to it. love that supermoon. Love that supermoon. And with the clouds going across it like they did, it made just about every picture that we took look so different. We weren't able to video it that night to watch the clouds going across it because it was so bright. The camera wouldn't stay in focus. And that happens on those really bright nights, or when the moon is low to the horizon. And we had filmed it as it rose that night. So when it's big and bright, maybe there's some extra professional cameras out there that would take care of that, but the cameras that we have, they're just not, they don't have the capacity to zoom in and stay focused when the moon is that bright and glorious, right? But what we did capture was beautiful. It was beautiful. Let's see, this is where we left off. Let's check out the moon emojis. Woo-hoo. And there I am reminding you that you are amazing. And Floss says, so are you. And Lily says, Ava, you are awesome and amazing. Thank you, guys. And there we were watching that blue moon. Me saying I love you all. And just a reminder, the blue moon is using our blue camera filter. Floss is digging some of that music. And then a reminder that supermoon, we did not use a filter. It really was that big and bright and orange and gorgeous. Lily says, I love that one, the supermoon. So I saw up here, I didn't highlight comments up here toward the top, but I saw that Lily's going to the doctor in the morning. So I hope it's good news at the doctor. Let's see, everybody's talking about YouTube's been having some problems. I'm scrolling. Oh, and in that one, the moon over the Mississippi River, we caught the moonrise during sunset, and that's why the sky is all pink and lavender behind that moon. We've only done that once. One time have we been able to capture that happening at the same time. And the sun set, the sun's not in there because it was over to the other side. We had to film one or the other, and we were there for the moon. So we stuck with the moon, but the pink sky behind it was just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I was talking about sleeping the whole afternoon. Floss says you probably needed that sleep. When I was sick, I wasn't sleeping good, and it was just a cold, but I did have some fever with it and just a lot of fatigue. Okay, well, we're going to finish out the evening with another set of moon videos. Floss says, I love the orange supermoons. And Lily says, I do too. Me 3. If Doug was here, he'd send me 4. Well, let's see here. Let's put this here. All right. And let's see what we're ready for. We're ready for this one over here. Man, my nose is itching. I'm trying not to scratch it. Here we go. I love listening to those crickets. Love it. Hey, Doug. Lily says, good night, Doug. Probably need to be louder.
Good night.
Floss says, good night, Doug.
Good night.
He said good night to both of you. Oh, the moon emojis. One of my favorite parts. Oh, Lily says the cold weather has her back aching. It affects me the same way in my joints. And Halloween's getting closer, y'all. So happy Halloween. Over on our other channel, Ava Potterfield and Friends, our challenge this month is pumpkin decorating / carving, meaning whatever you want to do, right? So if you'd like to participate in that, our email is in I try to make sure it's in every video description, every live description. It's also in our about. For Ava Potterfield and Friends at gmail.com is the email you need to grab for that. So even in these videos, that's the email that I give in the descriptions. And if you want to participate in that challenge, you just email your photos of your decorated pumpkin, and we'll be sure to include them. And as always, thank you everyone so much for being here and spending part of your time with us. We never take it for granted. We know everybody's busy. There's a billion places to be. You watch other channels too. And we're very grateful for the time that you give us and for those who watch our replays and videos as well. We really, really enjoy getting to share our moon photography with you. It is something that brings us joy, and our hope is that it brings you joy as well. Lily says, thank you, Ava and Doug, for beautiful moongazing. You're very welcome. And thanks for the reminder of the challenge. I need to get to the Dollar Tree. We've had our pumpkins for a couple of weeks, but we haven't even touched them yet. And this year I'm going to be painting mine because I'm afraid it would hurt my hands. I've had a rough time with my arthritis this year, and I'm afraid to make my hands angry. So I think that's what I will do. Thank you, Floss. There's the link to our other channel where I do morning talk with Ava on Monday mornings and Wednesday mornings. And it is Wednesday morning on the 22nd that challenge will take place, and we'll reveal our pictures of what we've done. So you need to get those in this week or early next week, because by Tuesday night at the latest, so I can have everything incorporated into the live and present them with all of the others. So I just want to take a moment, like I always do, to remind you that you are amazing, that, it wouldn't be the same without you. We just appreciate y'all so much. And it's amazing to us, the friends that we've made doing YouTube. We had no idea that's how it was going to be when we first started. We were scared to death. We were sure no one was going to like us. No one was going to watch us. We weren't sure what we were doing. We just thought it would be something fun to do together. And we have since made so many friends, and we're so grateful. You add to our life. You truly do. And I just also want to remind everyone that if you're struggling, whether it's with health or finances or sadness, maybe some depression, anxiety, your health, we get down with all kinds of things, right? So if you are down right now, just know that you are not alone. You never struggle alone when you're struggling. We're all struggling at one point or another. So always remember you're not alone, and that we can do hard things when we have to, that there is hope out there. We are each other's hope. Let's just do that. Let's be each other's hope and lift each other up. So your job is to never give up. Never give in, never give up. Hang on with all you got and keep going. Baby steps count, right? All right. Thank you for being here. Love y'all.